Hi everybody! Today I finally was able to get back out here to metal detect. It's about 43 degrees right now and no wind, so that's wonderful. So I'm out here next to the pump house and I haven't done this section right in here yet. So we'll see if I can find anything here. It's chilly, but it's not cold, so that's good. Well, down there a couple inches, and it was hard to dig because it's frozen right here, was this itty-bitty square nail. It's more like a rectangular nail. It was an iffy signal, but sometimes those metal buttons I like kind of sound like that, so I always dig that. So I got this square nail down there about 3 inches, or 2.5, 3 inches. I got another square nail, but a bigger one this time. Well, about 2 inches down, I found this dropped 22 bullet. I'll clean it off, see if I can see what the top says. Well, this 22 bullet has a U in the middle, but it looks like an H above it and an S to the left. I can't read any other letters, so I've never seen this kind before. So I don't know if it's old or just when my dad was a kid. Well, just like about an inch down, maybe, inch and a half, I got this nice little small horseshoe. That's nice. Yeah, that was a really loud signal, about a 40 on the AT Pro, but it's probably just, you know, ring up iron out of the hole, maybe. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yay. Yeah, I'm right here at the east end of the bunkhouse or pump house. All right. I don't have a small one like this. Mom has a couple. Well, about 5 inches down, I found this large thing. Yeah, not too far away from that horseshoe over there. It looks like it's square. I might brush it off just to see if there's what it looks like. Well, it does appear to be square, I think. It's hard to tell with all this caked on rust. And I bent it right here, so I don't know what it was. And then I brushed up the little horseshoe a little bit. Okay, I really like that horseshoe. It's so cute. If a horseshoe can be cute, this one is cute. Well, look at that pointy thing right there. Okay, let's dig it up to see what it is. The top of this ground, the top couple inches of the ground is frozen. Oh. There. Okay. That's a sickle guard. So this was being used to cut grass out here or something, or maybe somebody just tossed it because it broke. But you use this like on a hay cutter. Sickle guard, the sickles go back and forth in between here. And it goes, or maybe like that. Well, that's going to do it for me today. I got a small section done from here over to the fence, and over there where my metal detector and shovel are, there's something large, but the ground is so frozen it's hard to chip it out. So I'm just going to leave it there and come back maybe tomorrow or sometime and see if I can get it. And then need to do another section over here, see if there's anything good. See you next time. Well, this is what I found down that hole. Just some thick wire. Well, I'm out here today. You know, it's the last day of January, and the temperature is in the 50s. So this afternoon I got out here for a little bit and just found that big wire and then a couple of bullet shells. These are modern. I'm not sure what this is, but this little silver one has a C on the top. And they both rung up pretty good. So let's see what else we can find. My little friendly cats are out here hunting. Hopefully they'll find something too. Well, about 5 inches down in there, I got this. Oh my word. I wonder if this was on a wagon or something. Look at that giant ring. Well, I think I have a pipe here. Starts right there. So it must have broke. The well was right there. So I got the pipe here. It runs all along here. And you guys check this out. Move over, move over. Well, it might stop right there, but look how far that is. I am just going to bury that. But let's take a peek at it, if we can. Right there. You know, it doesn't look like a pipe. So I don't know what that is. It's just like an inch thick. I'm just gonna bury it though. And that's pretty long. Well, I cannot get this barbed wire out of the ground either, so I'm gonna have to bury it. Hear that bird? Oh, there's a killdeer. I heard him early this morning. They must think it's springtime on the last day of January. I found this thing down about 5 inches. I wonder what that's for. Looks like it might be broke right there. Well, I don't know what this is. It looks like there was a little bend right there where it broke. You know, perhaps this was some kind of hinge. Well, yep. Well, let me know if you know what it is. Well, in this hole about 3-4 inches down, I found this large square nail. Nice and straight. Now, you know that old building that used to sit here? That old pump house that used to sit right where that, kind of where that power pole is. Well, in the 40s, Granddad sold it to one of the neighbors, and he was going to haul it over to his place. And I think it was, the price was $40. So they started bringing it up this hill here. And Dad thinks that about somewhere near the top, like in this area, it fell to pieces. That was no good. And I guess the neighbor wasn't too happy. So there could be all kinds of nails from that building right here. Well, we've got these old rod weeders here that have been parked, I think, my entire life. Dad said they were used sometime by him. But check this out, guys. See this, the long bar here? I think that's what I found. Metal detecting. Might be from a smaller machine, because it did seem, well, it might be about this long, I'm not sure. But you can see that it's square all the way around. So I found a couple pieces of a rod weeder down there. That's so funny. So, yep. This is what weeded the fields. Beautiful view. February 3rd. Hi everybody. Now I'd like to give a shout out to Two Sisters Metal Detecting. They just had a giveaway for having 1,000 subscribers, and I happen to be the winner of their finds bag. So let me show you the finds bag. Here is the CKG finds bag that I won from Two Sisters Metal Detecting. I'll put their link in the description. You guys, if you haven't yet, go check them out. Now, I want to show you something that if you'd like to have it, it's a free giveaway. These are the pictures on calendars that I made for the Christmas Bazaar, and I still have 10 left. If any of you would like a calendar, please let me know in the comments. I can send these to the first 10 people that leave a comment that live in the United States. So maybe you don't really need a calendar now that it's February, but I thought I'd offer this just in case you'd like to have one. Most of these pictures I took this year, and a few I took a year or two back. So if you'd like to have one, leave a comment and I'll take the first 10 people. Thanks so much for watching. These are in order from January through December.